challenge if you don't have power at home, which means your decoder is off. Let's imagine you paid while you were in the office. You know, when
there have been times when you pay it right now and you're expecting the connection and it's not coming.
And that's what I was trying to explain. In also reconnecting, you make that payment, your account gets checked, automatically on the system. Then there's that reconnection of your decoder. When that doesn't happen, that's why I mentioned the self-service platform. That self-service platform means you don't have to call on the phone. You can use text, the internet, yourself. Especially when you made the payment. Remember, you were not sitting in front of it when you made the payment. Most likely, you had gone out and you had made a payment. Maybe there was no power. Maybe the decoder, you switched it off
for 3 days.
To take it. No. I mean that is it.
Okay. What about this one that within your month
so what
of
could have
subscription?
happened?
Yeah, that's definitely an exception. And as with any business system, if there's a failure, and the exceptions, we then, once that exception is reported, we take that exception and then try to resolve it.
Okay. Then this one says, Olex P again says, within your subscription in a month, you'll be cut off, and when you call, they only apologize. He said, I had experienced this 3 times.
I would definitely want to look at Olex P's account. You must realize that those are exceptions. We have a lot of subscribers. If every one of them was getting cut off 3 times in a month, we wouldn't even have a business.
And then this other person says, we do have questions, but this comment says that why do you censor Jesus and God? That's coming from Paul Kingsley.
I think I need to check on that. I know we do censor swear words on screen, and that's, even channels would do that because of the rules. Yes, the viewers. Yeah.
Okay, but Jesus and God is not part of the swear words.
No, absolutely.
But okay, let's get back to this questions we have about Multichoice is believed to be making some money from the Nigerian populace, from viewership, subscription, and all. It's a business.
Absolutely.
So of course you're making gains.
Oh, absolutely.
So what are your plans in terms of investing in the Nigerians?
Well, I think, if plans of investment, I would say, I'll take a step back and say, what have we done in the past? Because, that always points to you what we do. Nollywood is 22 years. And I always say it's quite interesting that Multichoice is 22 years in Nigeria. So that tells you we've a lot of investment into the entertainment industry. We were quite proud when entertainment became a, significant portion of the GDP of Nigeria. What are we doing with investment? We're currently building new studios. How are new studios an investment? 1, it's an investment because we put a lot of money into building them. But 2, more important are the programs that will be produced from those studios. So that, we believe, is a big investment that will drive a lot of growth in content in the next few years. We want to see Nigerian content even move further than it is. If you fly into any of the African countries, most likely at the airport, someone is going to say Oga or something to you. And I tell people, in the past they wouldn't have said that. But we're influencing them a lot with what we're showing on TV. We're building content now, but now we're saying we need to move the quality up. So there's a lot of investment in training right now, in capacity building, master classes, to ensure that not only are we producing a lot of content, but we're producing it at a very high quality, where the Europe and the Americas will be importing content out of here. So a lot of our investment is into creating a hotbed of entertainment out of Nigeria. If I want to look at sports, because whenever people talk about sports, people talk a lot about the English Premier League and all that. No, we believe in investment here, and that is why we sponsor the Nigerian Premier League. We make sure those league games are live on air. Even with challenges in traveling around the country, we've put those games live on air. We've invested in Nigerian basketball. We sponsor the basketball league and also ensure that those games go live all around the continent.
Are you afraid of competition?
Well, I'm talking about what we do. you know.
Because it looks like
No, I think,
you're
no,
maximizing profit.
No, I think we're investing. Okay, the Nigerian Basketball League, before we took over Nigerian Basketball League, it didn't exist anymore. So to take it over and build it from ground up, that doesn't say you're afraid of competition. That says you believe in your stakeholders, in your community, in your environment. You're ready to invest in people. Recently, I mean, boxing was dead in Nigeria, but we've taken boxing. And we had Obisi Anwangba, we had the rest of the greats at our boxing shows, and we've now started building capacity in boxing. Now we have a new set of young boxers who believe, and it's taking people off the streets. So those are the investments we do in people, in a lot of capacity.
So you're not setting up other units, other services to knock out those that are supposed to be your competitors?
No, I don't think. I mean, by investing and building capacity, you're not doing that. Your first aim is to develop locally. That's what you're trying to do. I mean, would you rather there was no investment?
We are going to just wind down now.
Okay.
And what would you tell your subscribers that are not happy at this moment? What would you tell them to assuage, whatever feelings they have?
Just to understand with us, okay. Most important thing to us is to bring the best quality service to them. Unfortunately, this means we have to ensure we can buy the best programs and we can put the best service together. As things get better, we believe, the service will always improve, and we'll always look at ways to improve, how we bill and how, we serve our subscribers.
Thank you so much for coming on this morning. We've been chatting with the Managing Director of Multichoice Nigeria, Mr. John Ugbe. Thank you once more for being here.
Thank you very much for having me.
And we'll take another break, and Sunrise will be back.